What up, nation? Welcome to an NBA DFS podcast. I'm your host, Paulie D. You can catch me on the Twitter at Paulie with 8 Ds. I'm joined here tonight by Johnny the Greek. You can catch him on Twitter at GDaddy80. How you doing tonight, Johnny?
I'm doing well.
Yeah, how was your lineups tonight? Did you do any cashing? How was it?
Yeah, so I did okay in the early slate. Nothing to go crazy about. I had a little bit of sweat on the late slate and made a little bit of money. So it was okay overall.
Nice. That's good to hear. I'm also joined by that dude himself, Mr. CashinDFS. Say whatever you feel, Cashin.
I had a terrible day.
I didn't really ask you about your day.
I give the industry too much credit. How when Embiid is announced out, how can Ben Simmons be higher owned than Saric? Saric becomes the number one play on the team, and I went to Simmons because I was like, okay, Saric's going to be higher owned. Maybe he doesn't go off, which he did, and maybe Ben Simmons can get 50.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, Ben Simmons is dead to me. I can't play Ben Simmons no more. I can't play a guy that's 10K that has a 24-point floor but doesn't have a ceiling. Like, if he has the floor, it's fine. He doesn't have a ceiling. He cannot go out and get me 7X on 10K. It just will never happen.
Yeah.
So I just can't do that. Like, he's dead to me. I can't play a guy that doesn't have upside at a price.
Well, I'm glad you said Saric was the best play, because when we got that news during the live stream, I had like a panic attack and was just like, all I could really get out was Saric, play Saric. Like, that's basically all I said. And
then I was like, thank you. I don't have to change my Saric lineups.
And it paid off. It paid off for the nation. We got another one up top today. B. Dole, one of the hottest players in the nation right now, took a $4 late slate donkey and tied with I don't know how many people and won $5,250. Shout out to you, Mr. B. Dole. This is what we do this shit for, and I am extremely, extremely proud. I had a good night myself, but B. Dole, that's all. That made my night, man. Good job, man. The nation, that's like 4, $5,000 or more cashes in the last 10 days. Who's next?
And one of them was 50.
Another one was 24, and another one was like 15 on $4. So it's just gonna keep going. Get used to it, baby. That's all I gotta say, And we're just gonna keep grinding out these slates, and giving you those picks, and we just figure out whose night it is that night. But everybody's gonna get some at some point. And let's dive into the slate. Unless you guys got something you want to say.
Yeah, I want to say something real quick. So yeah, Brody Doyle, awesome! Congratulations. He's one of our loyal subscribers, and he just did on my YouTube class, my Yahoo class on Tuesday. And he asked a lot of questions. He wants to do this, so congratulations, man. I'm proud of you.
Do you think there's any correlation with the fact that he took the class and then 2 days later he's slamming GPPs?
I'd love to say it was. I mean, I gave him a little bit of some contest selection stuff. I mean, we went over more than just the Yahoo DFS. We went over a little bit of play, but I would love to take credit for it. But I'm just gonna say, you know what? He listens to a lot of things that we say out there, and he's a smart dude. And so, just congratulations.
You know what, Johnny?
Johnny? Yeah, tell him.
Damn that! I'll take credit for it. I'm not scared. Dude faded the chalk. He says to the chalk. That's what we do. And he didn't play the magician. Yeah. The magician was terrible, and that's why he won.
Did anyone play in that contest? Like, do you have?
I played in that contest. I had the same exact lineup as this bastard.
What was his lineup tonight?
I played.
No, I don't know who you played.
I played Burks over. No. I played Burks over Hood. He played Hood. I played Burks. I needed Burks to outscore Hood, and I would have won all the money. No, but I'll tell you his lineup.
Tell me his lineup.
Cannon, Rubio, Evans, chalk ass Hood, and then Burks. No, Kawhi, TJ Warren, and he did JaMychal Green.
Nice.
Which outscored the Magician, Favors, and Gasol.
Favors and Gasol. So we were talking about Gautzab, Johnny. What's your favorite game to stack? Memphis. And how would you do it? 3 or 4 Memphis guys and maybe 1 Phoenix. Sounds like he took that advice. He played the cannonball. He was one of my favorite plays on the slate. And he had the Saric man in there. Love to hear that. Keep it up, man.
No. This was late night. He had Green and Favors.
Green and Favors. Yeah. Favors. We talked about that too. How he was the one getting the usage bump for Utah.
He was my cover board today.
Very, very nice, man. I love it, man. I really do. So let's get back right to it, man. Let's jump in and get that good for tomorrow. This is a crazy slate. We got 9 games. We already got a ton of injury news. There's going to be more tomorrow. And there's a lot of value, a ton of studs on this slate. I think it's going to be a really fun slate. 9 games ain't that bad. It's big, but it ain't too big. And we just got to find the right spots here. Definitely be looking at the pace and the plus minus with the new tool tomorrow. But this is my favorite spot to get my insight first, listening to the 2 guys right here. So talk to me. Cash, hit me up. Point guard. Give it to me. What we got?
Russ. It's against Schroeder, so we know we love that.
Yes.
11-5 at home. How does Atlanta even I don't know if I can do that. I don't know Atlanta can stay close.
I don't know if they can either.
Atlanta's garbage.
Yeah.
But if they do, Russ could go for 70.
Mm-hmm.
John Wall against Brooklyn. He'd probably be popular. I'll pass on that. Lonzo Ball has been balling. He's in play against Golden State. Schroeder's a game-time decision. Oh, wow. If Schroeder misses, then
Delaney.
They definitely don't have a chance.
Yeah. Delaney, though.
Yep. He would start. But he wasn't. When Schroeder missed earlier, I was riding him. He was not good.
Mm-hmm.
No Kemba. I like Dinwiddie. Just had a good game against Washington. He's at home. 7,000. I'll take that. But I love me some Elfrid Payton. Elfrid Payton played good last game. He's getting above 30 minutes now.
Did you own him last game? Did you have any shares?
I did not.
Huh.
Three of his last 4 over 30 minutes. 5 of his last 7 over 30 minutes. One of them 39 minutes. So
Cash in the
against Rondo.
Yeah, in the $4 last night on the late swap, I built 40 teams. I had Elf on like 11, and he was 1.6% owned out of 10,000 teams. I held like the entire ownership on him, and he was at like 40, and then the game got so out of hand he didn't get there, but it felt good, man. He was taking shots. He was like, the good Elf showed up, and he's kind of like a streaky player. I think it's just going to continue. I like that a lot. And he's priced on DraftKings. Whoa. That might be an all-in play, CK, if you're listening.
What is it?
Like 5-6, I think.
That's good. I like that.
I don't know about that one, but I like him, but I don't know about all-in.
Against New Orleans?
That's cheap. Against New Orleans at home.
Yeah, but if he starts playing bad, though, they're going to bench him if he starts playing bad real quick.
Nah, I just told you the minutes. He's getting over 30 minutes again.
Cash likes him at 6'9" on FanDuel. You're not going to play him at 5'6" on DraftKings.
No.
Double and triple-double.
Hold on. No. I like him. tomorrow. I'm just saying it's not an all-in play. Is all I'm trying to say. I'm going to 50% I can see, but not all in.
Like 9 out of 10? 9 out of 10 teams? On DraftKings, 9 out of 10.
I mean, come on. I fucking win fucking Chandler Parsons all day, so.
Johnny.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm glad you said that because that's exactly what I was going to say. You recommended Chandler Parsons today. You get the trophy for.
I went all in with it, dude. Yeah, man.
I'm glad that you owned it, though. I'm proud of you for that. Cash, keep it going. What else?
Jamal Murray, he's all right. Won't be no Dame, so it'll be Napier, but Napier ain't gonna go good at defense either. Rondo, man, they raised the price. He's not. His minutes are being stolen by Jameer Nelson. It's a revenge spot for Jameer Nelson. Like 2 of his last 3, 18 and 13 minutes. That is not good.
No,
And they raised its price.
Why is that? Why the minute drop? Like,
I
don't
thought they
know,
said that they
George.
wanted to limit his minutes because of injury.
Because of injury. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I would love the spot. Like if I knew that I was gonna get over 30 minutes,
Mhm.
I could do Elf and Rondo together.
Yeah, like if you're building a bunch of teams, you got to have one game stack: Elf, Rondo, Simmons, maybe a value player from Orlando, and
AD.
Vooch and AD. Yeah, and maybe even Drew Holiday. Just a full game stack. Like if you're building 10, I think that's if this game stays close, it's going to be fantasy glory.
And then Tyler Johnson's no, I
No,
won't do that. He just coming off a big game. If Dragic is back, I won't do that either. Austin Rivers, I like that against Houston. I love that game.
yeah, that's a good game. LA Clippers are very, very close to being the second worst field of basketball. I know they're not Phoenix, but they have been close. Johnny, let me kick it to you. Take it down to 6K.
Yeah, as always, there's a lot of stuff here with point guards because we got shooting guard and point guard all kind of jumbled together. But at the top here we got James Harden against Clippers. No Chris Paul, so he's going to get all the usage tomorrow. You just got to make the determination where you want to go with your bigs tomorrow. And right under him at 11-4, you have Westbrook. I don't know if that game's going to stay close. If it does, we got some other plays in the game that I like as well, so we'll get down there later. John Wall's in play here. He's only $8,700 against Brooklyn. I think he's too cheap for his price. I don't know. I'm not saying he's a core player or anything like that for me. I might have a little bit of him, but I just wanted to mention to you guys he's too cheap, and it's a great matchup. Drew Holiday, point guard, shooting guard eligible, 7,300 in the same matchup that Cashin and Paulie were talking about, that New Orleans Orlando game. I think it's a.
Who do you think will be guarding Drew Holiday, Cash?
I mean, I would think Simmons.
Okay. I'm a little worried about that. Keep going, Johnny.
I think he's going to get a lot of Peyton though because I don't think Rondo's going to get his allowance in a minute. So I think he's probably going to get like 18 with.
No, Jameer Nelson. Jameer Nelson's been the one stealing Rondo's minutes.
Maybe you're right. I'm trying to think but Holly's been handling the ball a lot lately in the games.
Yeah, but if Jameer Nelson is out there, they're gonna
or Antoine Moore. There's always a guy for like Elf or Augustine to guard, and not that Simmons would have to guard him. I think Simmons.
Yeah, and if that was the case, like they're not gonna put Elf on Drew. They would hide Elf on whoever,
Rondo or whoever.
Or whoever's playing the three that sucks. More.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't think he's gonna get some Harzonia tomorrow?
Who?
Drew Holiday.
No. They don't want that. No. They want to have their best defender on the best wing player.
Yeah, I think
Simmons.
I think the Henzonia moment is over now that we got Isaac back and even
Aflalo is back.
Wundu, Aflalo, Henzonia. He didn't even start the second half, I don't think, of that last game, and then he just played the way late blowout run. So I think he does. That's the bag of D play of the day. I don't even think Henzonia is going to start tomorrow, and I don't think he's going to get more than 10 minutes. But we'll have to see what the starting lineup looks like. Keep going though, that was just like my first.
I think he's okay. I think he's in play. I don't think he's going to get a lot of Simmons. I don't know. I got to look more into it, maybe.
Yeah,
but on paper right now, it looks good to me. I like Lou Williams tomorrow. The only problem I have with playing him is Austin Rivers is going to go back and forth. Like it seems like they have a rotating shuffle of who's going to take the lead there. So
what's the price on Lou?
He's 72, so he's not too expensive on DraftKings. But you have Austin Rivers that's at 5,600. So Austin Rivers is definitely the better value there. But I mean, your guess is as good as mine at who's going to be the roulette winner tomorrow.
Yeah.
Of who?
Austin
Rivers and Lou Williams.
Oh. Okay.
That's a tough one.
Yep.
Lonzo Ball. He had a good game against Golden State a couple games back. He's been shooting a little bit better. But I like At 7,000, I like CJ tomorrow a little bit better. In this matchup against Denver.
This isn't a Lonzo Ball for 90 spot.
No. You gotta wait till we get to like Orlando or something.
All right.
Spot to,
I'm just checking because I want to catch that for sure.
So the 90 spot's gonna happen in Orlando, okay? When Clarkson's out and like Kuzma is out and KCP's in jail. Yeah. Okay. That's the ones you're gonna get him at. So when you get that game, that's the 90-point game. It's got to be on the road though. Got to be on the road.
All right.
So we're gonna get 90 points out of that there. No problem.
I'd rather take it against Atlanta or Phoenix.
That's gonna happen in Orlando because like it's the only chance he's gonna have, right? Elf defense.
I don't know if he's ever going to 90, but
Schroeder is a far worse defender than Elf.
Yes, but I'm afraid that they're gonna blow him out though. At least I think Orlando can keep the game close. Atlanta has no chance. He can't put up that many points. I mean, if he's playing against a blowout, there's no chance. He's got to have a close back and forth match.
Touché, Johnny. That was a good point.
All right, come on,
man. Keep it rolling.
All right, let's go. I like Bledsoe a little bit tomorrow. He's 6,700. Kemba, he doesn't look good. He looks injured, and his defense is already bad enough. So definitely in play for me. And I'm not on Schroeder, but I just wanted to throw it out there that you guys talked about his backup there a little bit ago with Malcolm Delaney, but I wouldn't be on either one. If he's out, I like Isaiah Taylor better.
Noted. That's
just want to throw it out.
I mean, like I said. Delaney was terrible.
Yeah,
when
so I like
he's taking over for Schroeder.
And then we got Dinwiddie. Josh, you talked about him. I think he's a great play. He's their offense over there in Brooklyn against Washington. So I think he's definitely in play.
Cool.
Until Jeremy Lin comes back.
Whenever that happens, but Jeremy Lin's terrible.
He's nearing a return. Like it's probably like
he's
in
coming.
the next few weeks. Jeremy Lin is coming. All right, Cash, take me down to Value Town, my man.
Reggie Jackson, stop breathing.
He's a disease.
Ish Smith is taking his minutes. Don't ever play Reggie Jackson ever. Dennis Smith Jr. If Dragic doesn't play, I could go to. He only played 21 minutes, but he did well in those 21 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it gets up to 25, maybe more. I'm not sure.
Hold up. But how many lineups do you think you'd need to finally get DSJ on the team?
Probably.
There's a lot of
on which site? How about that?
When Cash talks,
what is his price on DK?
$4,800.
48. Wow.
48. Oof.
That's hard to ignore.
On DK, it would probably be 5 or 6. On FanDuel, it would probably be 10 to 12.
Yeah. Okay.
Teodosic, I mean, he's only going to get 27 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
He's played 27 minutes 3 games in a row. So I don't love that. Ish Smith, like I said, he's taking the minutes. I like Ish Smith. Augustine, I could maybe get behind a little bit because he's been playing minutes. Jameer Nelson is revenge, but all of that means nothing because Shabazz Napier is going to start.
Yeah.
Shabazz Napier is 3-7 on FanDuel. Going to start against Murray. I skipped over Murray, which did I speak on?
No, you mentioned him.
I like him a little bit, but
yeah.
Shabazz.
How many teams would it take to get Shabazz on a team?
1.
Agreed. I think he's a guy that's going to shine when given opportunity. He's balled out in games with Lillard there. Now you're going to give me 30 minutes and all that usage to go around at a basically min-price guy. What's his price on DraftKings, Johnny? Min?
No, he's 43. He's a little expensive.
43. All right. That's sharp on DraftKings. Pricing him there, but on FanDuel, we're gonna go there, and I don't care what his ownership is. He'll make a bunch of lineups no matter what. Like it's a square. It's a free square. What else? Anything else down here, or that's it? That's a wrap. Cool. I do agree, Johnny. Isaiah Taylor is interesting in that game, especially because I think Delaney would get the start, but in the blowout run late, Taylor may get a lot of usage with a lot of like the third string and second string guys. What do you like down here, Johnny, value-wise? Anybody you didn't mention?
Yeah, so at the 6,000 under range, we like We talked about Murray a little bit. I have a little bit of interest in him. He's starting to get a little bit expensive. He's 5,800 on DraftKings. Peyton is 5,600. I mean, he's not an all-in for me, but I can definitely do at least 30%, 40% of him. Yeah. Rivers again. I'm just man. I wish I could pull out my crystal ball and whose game is going to be tomorrow, Lou Will or Rivers. One of them is going to have a good game. So
I could picture you having a crystal ball.
I know, I do. It just doesn't work really well.
It's worth sometimes.
It's crystal. It just doesn't have any magic or anything.
In that situation, I always go with talent. Who's more talented in your opinion?
Oh, Lou Will by far. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, but he's not the coach's son. That's the difference. A little bit lower here. I really like DSJ. He's only 4,800. If Goran Dragic is out tomorrow, I'm going to play a lot of him. He's too cheap. And Dallas has been keeping games close.
Johnny.
Yeah.
No, you cut out for like a second. I thought you might have froze.
Did you get my DSJ take?
Yes.
Yeah.
DSJ, 4,800. We got that.
I like Napier. He's a little bit expensive on DraftKings for me to be like an all-in play. 4,300. I'll have some exposure to him, but I like some guys a little bit cheaper here.
What?
And then for me,
you like some guys cheaper than Shabazz?
Yeah.
Who's that?
If I want value, I want $3,000 plays.
There's shooting guards that are point guard eligible on DraftKings Cash.
Yeah.
Well, I want to hear these names.
I like if we're gonna get there. As I said a minute ago, if Schroeder's out, I like Taylor tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. 3,300. That's what I would go with. I'd go with him, save $1,000, and I can slide him over to shooting guard. That's what I like. I mean, the thing is on DraftKings is that the pricing structure is a lot tighter, and there's a lot of plays that I want. And if I want to get in James Harden and another stud or something like that, I can't pay $4,300 for Napier. I just can't. When there's other value when we get to this position.
Okay, I have a question.
And he eats up a guard spot for me too.
What do you think the upside is of each one of those guys? Like ceiling game.
Oh, yeah, Napier has the upside for sure.
Yeah, no, but what's your opinion on what's the ceiling for each one of them?
I think Taylor has a ceiling. I don't think we've seen it because he hasn't played more than 15 minutes. But he's a point, like a 0.9 point per minute player. So if he gets 25 minutes, I think he could put up 24 or 25 points.
Okay, what do you think Shabazz could put up against Denver starting playing 30 plus minutes?
I think the floor for him is about 15, and I think his ceiling's about 30, 32.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
I like the price. Now, for me, I'm all in on Napier on FanDuel, just not on DraftKings.
Yeah,
just I feel
you. I think Napier could go if absolute balling. I think he could go for 40 on FanDuel.
Mm-hmm. I agree. He went for 32.8 against New Orleans in 24 minutes earlier this year. Tack on another 6, maybe even 11 minutes. I think he gets to 40 for sure. I think that's possible. I think the floor is probably, like you said, 15 to 20, probably closer to 20. But I think at 4-3, you could probably pencil in a 30 spot fairly often if he plays 10 times in this exact spot. Probably getting 30 like 7 of those times, and that is 7x. I'll take that.
That's why I really like him on DK too.
Yeah.
I just want to throw this out there that in the last game, Taylor against Indy, okay, mm-hmm. It wasn't a blowout or anything like that. He played 16 minutes. He put up 14.5 DK points. So, he can do it. I just want to throw that out there.
14.5 DK points.
And 16 minutes.
Uh-huh.
No, yeah. I like him. I think he's good.
Yeah. So they have his kid, Dorsey, too, who's a point guard. We got to see who's going to start and get the minutes. I do like Taylor, but I would want a little more security, that he's going to get, a lot of minutes.
Oh, yeah. No,
we don't know exactly.
This is only if Schroeder's out. If Schroeder's out. If not, I have to rethink the game plan. But I'm just giving you the what ifs on our first look.
What about Josh Hart? As KCP's going to be at this game, but
no, he's going to play. It's in California.
I know KCP's going to play, but I'm saying I feel like Josh Hart has kind of taken Clarkson's role, and like he may see more minutes now than he had been like as a backup.
I don't
No,
think
because I don't think so either. I think if you watch the structure of the games, he started a game, then he did crappy the next game. They didn't play. They played him a little bit, but he didn't do so well because of his role. Then he did really well. I think this is the next game. He's going to have a letdown game here. So I don't. He's not for me.
What? How many minutes? Hold on. Let me look.
Yeah.
How many minutes did he play in the game that KCP played? So he might. I mean, he might be stealing some. Oh,
Clarkson got 18 minutes
He
last
played
week.
19 minutes. 19. It was like a letdown game for him though. Like he didn't.
Yeah,
do
but
anything.
he still stole minutes though. Like
Yeah, Clarkson's
that's
gotten
the thing.
18 and 19 minutes the last 2 games, and one of those was
he
with
played.
KCP
He played more minutes. He played more minutes than Clarkson that game.
Yeah,
So you might be right.
yeah, at 3.9 on DraftKings in a pace-up spot against Golden State. Like I think he's going to get secure minutes. I think they like him. I think he's earning a bigger role. And,
I don't. I honestly, I think the problem with the Lakers stuff, guys, with any that aren't the starters that are secured, there's no secured minutes with the Lakers. I mean, Walton went out and said that himself. Randall, like, what the hell? He was complaining about his 8 minutes.
were you surprised?
He plays a hot
totally
hand.
by that? Were you
Oh,
totally
everybody
surprised
was.
by Randall?
Yeah, absolutely. Weren't you?
I did have 30% of Randall,
Yeah.
but
yeah, I mean,
if anyone was going to lose minutes on that team, it was going to be Randall, in my opinion. Like we already were like, there was like a few weeks earlier before Nance got hurt, he was like, barely getting the run. We want him to get the run, but yeah, we've already been thinking he doesn't like him. I wasn't totally blown away shocked as if like, Ball didn't play or, like or Ingram. Randall, it wasn't a total shock. Like I don't think the Lakers minutes are that in flux, but Randall is certainly a risk.
I'm really afraid right now to play any Laker that's not starting.
Okay.
And definitely I can't play at the center there though. So I'm only willing to play like the 4 guys besides the center position that start. Right.
All right. I think Josh Hart is a sneaky guy that's getting an expanded role that you can get value out of. Not like an all-in play, but he's a guy that I'd consider. And I'm going to dive deeper into it tomorrow. Maybe we see some news on it. But I think that's a guy we want to keep an eye on. Keep going, man. Anybody else down here?
Oh no, that was on Taylor and yeah.
All right, cool. Gosh, I lost my place. Did you do value yet? Or are we going to shooting guard?
Yeah, I did it already.
You did it. All right, cool. So you start me at shooting guard then.
James Harden without CP3
Yes.
against the Clippers. I could take some of that action for sure. Price went up. But all I needed to see, like I've been off ever since the knee stuff, but he played great, so that's all I need to see. I just need to see it one time. And then I'll go right back to it. 12,000, he's still good. I think there's a couple other studs I want to play more and try to get some of that value in Houston. But I mean, James Harden is in play. I don't think that's a shocking news. Beal, I don't think he has upside for me. Holiday, I'll pass. I always pass on Holiday when I got the 2 Twin Tower down there. Middleton.
The Tomb D.
Middleton has been very good. I'll probably be passing.
Yeah.
Klay Thompson, I pass.
He had it going last game, man. If that game
but now
didn't fall apart, like he was going for 60. But yeah, I don't want to play him off his best game of the year either.
And
but
KCP is going to be across from him now too.
Yeah. Yep.
So that does make a difference.
Yeah, absolutely.
But all of those plays
don't matter.
Fail in comparison to this play right here.
Yep.
If you remember, if you played DFS last year, CJ McCollum went ham when Damian Lillard missed games.
Yes.
Play CJ McCollum. He's 6'9", and then the guy right underneath him, Lou Williams. He's playing his team that he played for last year. If he sees James Harden defense, oh my God. Yeah, I like Lou Williams. I like Barton a lot, especially if you think Harris is going to miss again. Because Barton get McCollum defense, I mean...
Don't you think they're going to do some Craig, man?
He got
Craig?
45-point upside.
Craig's on his team.
That's what I'm saying. Don't you think that McCollum's going to get Craig defense?
Oh, he might.
I mean, he could, but that doesn't matter. I still like McCollum.
Yeah.
Oh no! I was
yeah,
just
no.
yeah, I was thinking about the part.
Yeah, I mean, if I think he's gonna get him a lot, then I will come off McCollum some because that kid is good. Like he is the reason I got off Butler the other day.
And you were right. And you were way right.
I just completely I just like.
It was also altitude too, though.
Yeah, I liked him to begin with, and then I thought about Craig. I was like, nah, I'm good. I'll pass. Evan Fournier's not gonna play, and Batum is a maybe. I doubt it though, and that's it.
Cool. Yeah, I'm with you, man. CJ McCollum, definitely interesting. You do bring up a good point about Craig. I got to see how many minutes that kid's been playing. I know he's been out there, and I got to see how he's done. Like that Butler thing, it was altitude too, but Craig might have had an impact. Like you were right. I got to see how he's done against other star players this year when he's gotten the minutes.
Ooh, he played 37 minutes against Minnesota.
Wow. Okay. All right. He might be a good value play on DraftKings. Then we got to take a look into that. Johnny, what's your thoughts up here? High end shooting guard.
Yeah, it's so funny. Like I sometimes like I know we do this when we're after the shows. We sit there and we talk about it and we debate plays and stuff. And I literally just talked myself into like 80% of Napier.
Nice.
So and that's because like who's gonna defend him? Moutier?
Yeah.
Jamal Murray? I'm not really worried about that. Like
Nobody.
I literally think that Craig's gonna go on McCollum, which makes me want less McCollum tomorrow. So more Napier. Ooh, yeah, man.
Napier is like a lot.
That's why these first look shows are great for us because that's what we do. We talk it out, and then we come through with it, and that's why Nation. It's great to subscribe to us because we do this. We talk each other out, and then tomorrow,
killer plug,
we go over the show, man. You got to do it. You gotta come and subscribe and watch the Y stream tomorrow on our site. But so I love it.
Hold up,
I love it. So
Barton used to play for Portland.
He did. I think he did for a little minute there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he was traded. He was involved in the Wes Matthews trade, wasn't? No. Yeah, Wes Matthews trade.
This is also a Nurkic revenge spot.
It's a Nurkic revenge spot too. Yeah.
A lot of revenge in this game.
There's a lot of revenge here. A lot of revengeful people out there, man. A lot of revengeful people. So, so I'll go back here to my picks. Like I like Harden. I already talked about that on the point guard side. I think he's a great play. Beal, with Wall being back and not really having that much of a minute restriction, he's 7,500. He's okay priced on DK, but I think his role is diminished. I'm not on Middleton tomorrow. I don't like Batum on him, so that'll take me off. I talked about Holiday. I'm still on Holiday a little bit. Lou Williams, revenge, baby. Revenge, right? That's a big revenge game.
Is it a serious revenge game? Like
yeah, he got traded for Chris Paul. He got traded.
Okay.
He got traded in mid-season from the Lakers. Went there, and then he keeps having to move his poor family. He didn't like it. I like CJ a little bit, but again, with me talking to him about the Craig issue, I think I'm not going to be as heavy on him as I would have been.
Hang tight, Cash. What's your thoughts about playing Napier and McCollum, or would you rather just have one or the other?
I could play both for sure.
Okay, cool. Keep going, Johnny.
So yeah, I like some Brandon Ingram tomorrow. He's also available at small forward. He played well in the last matchup. We talked about Bledsoe at point guard, so I'm gonna leave that alone. Simmons for me is a fade. I'm not gonna play any Simmons tomorrow. He did me wrong last game, and if I'm gonna be on Peyton, I need to take a stance. I don't think they're good correlation play. So I'm definitely not on Simmons. Dinwiddie's very interesting to me. I like him. He's underpriced. They dropped his price. He's only 6,400, so I like that.
Wow, Dinwiddie at 6,400 on DK. I like that.
That's it for me.
All right, cool. Definitely like the Dinwiddie call. Jonathan Simmons, I'm not going to argue with you on because I got to dive into more. The kid was taking, almost 20 shots a game. That's not something we can ignore. The Elf was in those games too. Elf just wasn't doing as well. So I got to look into it more before I can come to a solid opinion on that. But I think it's a good point, and worth diving into a little deeper before I make my pick on that. And I'm with with Harden as for sure without Chris Paul. Cash, what you like value?
Never play that guy. That guy is a disease. I wish he would die.
Who's that guy?
Oh well, Chris LeVert I never play, and Kent Bazemore is.
Is he still over 6K? What's his price?
5'8".
61 on DraftKings. I can't play him here at all.
It's against OKC. I'll definitely pass. I'll pass every day. I don't give a damn who he's playing. He could be playing a high school team. I'll pass. Jeremy Lamb just went off, and he didn't get no extra minutes. He only played 28 minutes, and he went off. And I know because I played Batum that got like 8. And then I was watching Jeremy Lamb just go off. I was like, what in the hell? So I won't go there. Dion Waiters, he's in play if Dragic is out, but I don't love that. Why would I ever play Dion Waiters ever in my life when I got KCP? Like a lock for me almost every single day.
What's the
Just
price?
played this team. He's 5'5".
Oh,
just
beautiful.
played this team. Went for 41. Oh, no, I'm sorry. With 41 minutes, 36 fantasy points. Dude is in jail right now as we speak. Can't be happy about that. Like, he just can't be happy. Like, he's in a
he's at a pace. You know, he's at a. No, he's not. He's at a pace to play. He's at a pace facility, so he can come and go as he goes. He has a TV, he has a couch. He has to pay $150 a day to stay there.
It's a detention center, and there's no way that he doesn't care. This guy's a millionaire.
He ain't in his
mansion. But I mean, it's not like he's in real jail. Like, you know what I mean?
I think it sounds a lot like jail. It's just a work release. I don't think he can come and go as he pleases.
He's
in a mansion, and I
was reading the article, and he's in Orange County. He's in an easy facility. He has his own. He can bring whatever he wants. They have to pay $150 a day for him to stay there. It's not like a regular jail. It's a work release where he can come and work and go and do his thing, and he just can't travel out of state. I mean, come on.
He ain't in his mansion. He ain't able to do whatever the hell he wants to.
He ain't getting
there is no rich.
Yeah, nobody.
Asshole
not even not rich.
Just,
nobody wants to be told what to do when and like.
But it makes it even worse. It's not like he's in a hardened criminal jail and he's locked up and he can't do anything.
He's still not at his house.
Yeah,
he still can't just do whatever he wants.
Yeah,
he's gonna be pissed.
Yeah,
he's gonna play pissed, and he's only 5'5", which they never raise his price. Is just insane. Yeah. Dude can go for 50. I mean, he just went for 40. He just went for 36 on his team last game.
Yeah.
Eric Gordon, I think I'm gonna. This is scary for me to say, but I'm gonna say it because I'm probably gonna do it. I think I'm gonna pivot from Harden to Gordon.
Yeah, for the value.
And I think I'm gonna play some of these cheap guys on Houston and just watch from the sidelines on Harden, and go up other places.
Yeah.
Etuan Moore's revenge against Orlando. I can get down with some of that because he's not gonna have good defenders on him. Simmons ain't gonna guard him. It'll be starting probably out with the rookie Owundu or whatever the hell his name is. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Wesley Matthews sucks. Okay, Clarkson. Like, yes, we just discussed Hart stole a couple of his minutes, but if Hart even steals the minutes, he's not gonna have the usage that Clarkson will have when he's playing. You know what I'm saying? So, oh man.
How much has Clarkson been shooting the last few games? Are those down too?
Yeah, I haven't looked, but
yeah, I'm pulling it up.
Only 4-3, man. If for some reason he gets the minutes.
So he's 2 of 10 and 2 of 7, 0 of 3, 0 of 1 and from 3 in the last 2 games. But prior to that, 13, 11, 12, 11, 9, 12, 19, 12, and 15. All of a sudden now he's 10 and 7 shots. I really think that they're moving away from this kid. But yeah, sure, like if all of a sudden he finds himself and he's doing well and they run with him. But like the Lakers have got some momentum going right now. I think they're going to stick with more of what's been working. You know, like they just beat Houston on the road. And I think they're going to kind of go with what they've been doing. I don't see like a dramatic change happening. But like he's viable, I think. Not on DraftKings at 5-1. Before 3 on FanDuel, I can understand it.
But I think I might like McCall even more. McCall should start at point guard. McCall is the reason why I don't like Ball, really. Mm-hmm. McCall is a good defender.
Great defender.
Most people don't even know about Patrick McCaw.
Yeah.
He's my 15-year-old's favorite player in the league
That's
because
amazing.
of his name for some reason. But I do like McCaw because I think he's gonna start.
Yeah.
The kid, he's a
29
decent
minutes.
player.
Yeah,
It's
he
just
is.
when you like these guys that play for Golden State, when everybody's on the court, they have no usage at all. Like they got KD and Curry, like nobody else. So he can't show you nothing with everybody there. But if you go look at his game logs with guys missing, Sacramento game, he got 43. He just put up a 27. The 2 games before that wasn't good, but I kind of like him a little bit.
And the Lakers are a team where you'll get extra turnovers, more rebounds because of his shots. Like the pace is going to be up. It's a good environment for him. I like that call.
And
What's
they're
his
going to
price,
want his
Johnny,
defense.
on draft? Yeah, they're definitely going to want his D.
Let's take a look here.
Because he's 4.3 on FanDuel. I would guess he's cheaper on DraftKings.
He's 37.
Wow, I like that.
Because
But-
they don't
but
want. They don't.
I
want
think you guys are
Livingston
missing
on
a couple
ball.
things here really quick on him though. You have to remember that McCaw, he got more run, but there was no Livingston last game too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You know, there was no Draymond Green, so don't expect him to get that much run this game.
it all depends on if these guys are going to play or not. But even with Livingston plays,
And Green, they're
Livingston
both
cannot.
Livingston
There
didn't
is
practice
no-
Thursday, and he's considered doubtful for Friday.
No.
There's no way
I'm
in hell
just
that
throwing that out there.
Livingston
I don't
can
know
stay
if
in front of
Livingston's.
ball.
I don't know if Livingston's going to play. I know Green's going to play for
I don't
I
think
mean,
Green
Chris
will
said that-
impact McCaw's minutes that much.
a little bit. It depends on how the flow's going. You know what I mean, for sure. Because he'll play. Draymond will play the five. Will play the point.
The guy that could affect McCall's minutes, not Green, it's
Yeah.
Iguodala.
Iguodala.
Yes.
Because Iguodala could guard ball. So
Yeah.
that would affect McCall more.
Absolutely.
But McCall's in play. I mean, he's very cheap, especially on DK. He's even cheaper. So I could get down with some of that action. And that is it.
Maybe can't you see them?
Stauskas at min price, maybe. He gets
Josh,
minutes.
can't you see them running with Bell at the 5 more and Green at the 4, but like a 0.4? That's what I'm just thinking of.
I've said it for a while now. Like,
Yeah.
Bell should be starting over Zaza. Zaza shouldn't even be there. And that's just the way it should be. Green should be starting at the center. Bell should be starting at the 4.
Right. And then you got Durant at the 3, and then it's like
Thompson
who's
and Curry.
Thompson.
And then-
No, but no Curry. I'm talking about this situation.
Yeah.
You got McCaw, assuming that what's his face is out, the point guard who's doubtful, Livingston. Right. Who
Livingston's
else?
not going to start
Right.
either way.
He's not
McCall's going
gonna
to start.
either way.
I'm saying
Yeah.
so. If Livingston's out, right? You got McCaw, you got Thompson, and you got what? Swaggy P. Those are
Swaggy P, and you have Quinn, right? Quinn Cook, is he still up or is he back down?
Cook, yeah. Yeah,
You
no,
getting
he's
any
there.
minutes, Cook?
Unless he went back down. I don't think he went down.
Probably not till Curry comes back, but let's
Shit.
see. Quinn Cook, he played 18 minutes against Memphis and 4 versus the Lakers the game before that. So yeah,
So yeah, I mean,
It's
a little
it
bit-
muddles it up.
I don't think he plays. If this game is close, I don't see Quinn Cook playing. No way that he could guard ball right now. Like that's
he's
just
too small.
way too small.
All right, I think that rounds out shooting guard, right?
Yep.
I got
I'm
some
go-
here. I got
Okay.
something small on the low.
Give it
Let me
to
go to
us.
the low. Yeah, so I only got to the 6,000. So we got Eric Gordon's in play, 5,900. Will Barton's in play at 5,900. KCP, I think he's in play. He's cheap. He's only 5,800 on DraftKings. I think you guys got to get him in your lineups. We already talked about Rivers and all those point guard that are center or shooting guard eligible as well. I think Kelly Oubre is in play tomorrow at 47. He's also small forward eligible. We talked about Napier. He's also shooting guard eligible, so you can slide him over if you like. And then I like Torrey Craig tomorrow, 3,700. He's shooting guard and small forward eligible.
Yep. Cash will cover him at small forward. I got a question for you guys. So Capella is most likely doubtful, right?
Yes, he is doubtful.
Right. So I'm seeing Houston going small with Lillard out. Do you think Pat Connaughton is in the equation now with the Portland offense? Maybe when Napier's off, McCollum goes to point and Connaughton plays the 2.
But
I
you're
was just
talking
looking-
Houston,
I
and
was
then you're
just
talking
looking at
Portland. I was confused because are you talking Clippers against Houston?
No. I'm sorry. Not Houston. That was a mistake. But Portland against Denver. Yes, I confused Houston there. But do you guys think Pat Connaughton, with Lillard out, will get an expanded role and a guy who can get hot from three and minimum price?
I mean, I think he's a donkey GPP play because Turner has been taking everything from him. They put Turner back into the starter lineup, and his minutes are just way down. But he will play the backup shooting guard. Yeah. So I just need this kid to play a bunch of minutes for me to think that he's gonna go out and get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Here's my question for you then: how many Portland guys is too many guys in this matchup? How many can you play?
I think you can probably play.
I could play Napier.
How many can you play? 3, 4? What do you think? What's the number?
Nurkic,
3, 4?
So 3 for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I think for me that's too many. Like 4 is too many. Like I think that my priority there in Portland right now would be Nurkic. I think he's the priority for me. And then because of the Craig defense, I'm leading Napier and then CJ. I think CJ is still going to out raw point Napier, but I still like that.
Napier's the number one play.
Yeah, I agree.
For me.
On FanDuel, yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. On DraftKings,
Nurkic is something we're gonna have to look into. Like his usage with Lillard off. I'm actually pulling it up now.
I'm not worried about the usage part. He hates this team and he hates Jokic.
That's fine.
I get that.
I understand.
I get that. What's his price tag?
He should hate him. He should hate him less because Jokic is a far superior player.
Oh yeah, no, for sure he is. Yeah, absolutely. That's why he got traded.
So with Lillard off, we got McCollum at 33%, 33.8. This year. Yusuf Nurkic at 32.4, and then Shabazz Napier 24.3. They're the top 3 guys, the 3 we just mentioned. And then in terms of like bumps increase, CJ McCollum gets a 7.5% bump. Evan Turner gets a 5.4% bump. I'm interested to see what his price is because I know it's going to be under 4K. And then Shabazz Napier, 3.7% bump. And then Noah Vonleh also gets a 5% bump here. So, with value, maybe, 3 definitely, and maybe even a 4th if you're stacking it up, like if you're running it back with some Denver. But I think you can get 3 Portland guys, especially if you're taking 2 cheaper players. But definitely Evan Turner we're going to talk about soon. Johnny, you got anybody else down here?
Not shooting guard now.
That's it. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Cash in. Done with the guards. What do you like at small forward?
Big D.
All day.
I always like Big D. But it will be Kid Gilchrist defense, which Kid Gilchrist is a game time decision. This game don't start till 8, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Damn it. Oh no, he's probable. He's gonna play. It's a shoulder. I like Big D no matter who is out there. It could be Kawhi Leonard, and I like Big D. So I like him. I just like other guys that are expensive more.
Real quick, Giannis last 5 games against Charlotte: 46 FanDuel points, 60.8, 36.2, 33.6, and 52.3.
That's MKG, man. MKG is a beast.
MKG factor. I don't think I'll have much. You can always have a little, but I think you make a very good point there with MKG.
Yeah, I wouldn't play him on no core. Like I'll put him in a donkey like I do every day, but I wouldn't. He would not be a core play for me. Not at 12,000. Like just no way. Durant. I mean, how can you not love Durant right now? But it's at home, so I don't like him as much. He just went off against his team, but
in overtime.
He did a lot in overtime. Like
it took overtime.
Yeah, he scored like 10 points and got a couple boards in overtime. So he was probably at like 55 before overtime.
What's your thought?
He was at 49.
Yeah, he
was
at
49.
Yeah,
because that was the night I was sweating. Remember that was the sweat I had that night.
What's your thoughts
winning the tournament
on Durant with Green back? Like more or less?
I don't like him.
The Green doesn't affect me because Durant is still going to take The shots. Green doesn't take shots. Green is rebounding and defense and
This thing.
assists. Yeah. Green does not affect me at all for Durant. Who affect me for Durant is Curry. When Curry comes back, then you just jump the hell off right away until his price comes down to what it should be.
Yep.
Chris Paul. Paul George at 84. I'll pass.
Hold up. You know what his DraftKings price is?
Free.
No, it's what?
7,100. 7,100.
7,100.
I thought you said 53.
No, he said free. He said free.
He's free tomorrow.
You could play him there. On FanDuel, that's a big pass for me.
Yeah, probably not on FanDuel.
Brandon Ingram, he's in play. Harrison Barnes is a cash play. Jonathan Simmons, I like. He's 6'5". I don't necessarily love that, but dude is one of the most aggressive players you will ever see on a basketball court. He will take shots. He is aggressive. He will go to the hole. I like him. Ariza, I really like. Dude went off on me the other day. It was a lovely thing.
That was a beautiful call, man. That was your cover boy, right?
Yeah, he was my
nice
number
job
one
there.
Tournament play.
You caught Trevor Ariza like 1 out of the 4 times he's gonna go for 45 this season.
But if he's gonna play huge minutes. He's played over 40 minutes, I think 5 or 6 games in a row.
Yep.
And if Capella is out, it makes me like him more because he's gonna move up and play 4.
Yeah,
he's gonna play 3.
Will slide to 3. Yep.
Yeah, and he's just gonna play a crap ton of minutes, and he has been. So the price increase, it doesn't scare me. It's the Clippers, so he's one of my value guys that I might be stacking up and fading hard and hope I get lucky with that.
Yeah.
And Josh Richardson, he's been balling again. I'm not jumping on. He is in play. If Dragic is out, definitely in play. But I'm not.
Dragic is in.
Yeah, you come off that song.
Okay.
But he has been shooting. He has been shooting, man. He's been shooting well too.
Yep. I mean, you were right. Like the last game against Boston, a tough defensive matchup. He didn't do anything near like he had done the last 2 games in pace-up spots against Atlanta and the Clippers. This is Dallas, another pace down. His price is higher. I don't think you need to go back here. If you've been winning with him, I think you fucking take the money.
It's a good time to
jump. And you jump. I think you jump, but, we'll see. We'll see what else we got. Johnny, what do you like?
Yeah, so I'm not on Durant at all tomorrow if Green's back. Green definitely correlates his play. I don't say it's not about the shots. It's about the rebounds and the assists. Green costs Durant some assists, and he also costs him some rebounds. So I'm off Durant tomorrow. I'm okay with Big D tomorrow. I don't like the MKG defense and maybe Batum defense on him. So I think there's some better plays. I'd rather pay for some other guys that are higher. Not on Middleton. I love Paul George tomorrow because of his price and the matchup against Atlanta. I just hope the game stays close. If the game stays close, I won't play Westbrook, but I would play George, and I'll play another player to be named later, and we'll get down to that player in a second here. I like Brandon Ingram tomorrow. Is a little bit expensive. He's 6,800, but I still think he's in play. Already talked about Simmons. I'm going to fade him tomorrow. Kyle Kuzma is probably the only guy on the Lakers that I would play off the bench right now.
He might not be on the bench anymore.
He's not going to be on the bench.
I don't think he's going to be on the bench. Yeah.
You think he's going to start over Nance?
Nance at center? No, Nance at center or Bogut.
Bogut's
going to get his ceremonial start. Yeah, he'll get
the stupidest thing I ever heard. But
5 minutes.
Kuzma will start at 4.
Did Nance start last game?
No, it was Bogut.
Yeah, so Kuzma's going to keep starting.
Okay. If Kuzma starts, it's even a better
play. Who
play.
are they playing again? They're playing Golden State.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it won't be Bogut. They don't need Bogut out there.
Yeah.
I think it's his contract, right?
Zaza ain't going to play. It's going to be somebody small. They might even start Green at center like they should and start Bell at 4.
Yep. All right. Anybody else, Johnny?
Not at that level, no.
All right. Cool. Cashin, take me down.
Courtney Lee, y'all can play him if you want to. I don't think Kristaps plays, but I definitely won't play that. But if Kristaps is out, I can't say he has upside. He should have upside, but he can literally go out and get you a 6.
Yep.
So
Or
that's
4.
That's just the way it is.
2 games
or
ago.
4. Wilson Chandler is okay. I just don't love it because he just ain't been doing it for me this year. Just hasn't been showing it to me. PJ Tucker at that price, I'll pass. Evan Turner, he's 4 or 5, Paulie.
Big usage bump, man. What did I say that was? It was like 7%, 5%. 5.4% bump. 4.5. So we need at least 27 to 30 out of him. He hasn't shown us that, but this is Lillard being out. It's a lot of usage to go around. I don't love it,
man.
I don't love it
either.
too much to be paying for Evan Turner.
If you have that money left and he's your last guy in,
Sure,
you could definitely go there. But
yeah,
am I gonna be trying to force him in? I don't think so.
nah.
And I think Caspi is. If Draymond is gonna play, we should get it because they've been putting it out early.
Mm-hmm.
But it might be game time decision.
And Iguodala, both of those.
Yeah, Caspi could be in play if those guys is out, but if they're in, it really bumps him down. But still in play. He's only 4 or 5. He could get to what you need in backup minutes. But yeah, don't love it. Mario Zonia sucks. Kelly Oubre.
Is Porter out?
Is Porter out?
He's a game time decision, listed as questionable. We'll have the news. It's a 7:30 start. We should have that news.
If Porter is out, he's playable just because it's Brooklyn. If it wasn't Brooklyn, I'd pass. But he might not be chalk because last time he busted his chalk.
Yeah.
Reggie Bullock, no upside for me. Torrey Craig, kid is $4,000. He's not gonna score many points for you. Although he did get double digits twice in a row. I mean, he's in play. If he's gonna get 37 minutes at $4,000, he's a lock and load play. It was the same with Holiday today. He was only 4.9. He didn't play as many minutes as I thought he would. But if a guy has the upside or should be getting 35 minutes at 4,000 or 4.9, I'm gonna play them. It's just a play. You just play it. And that is it. Sam Decker. Oh yeah, Sam Decker's revenge spot. Wes Johnson is out. It's a up-paced game. I could do it. Just don't know how many minutes he's gonna get. But he is min price.
I think he
comes out balls.
I think I could do that.
If he comes out balls, he'll play a lot of minutes. Like he might get 30.
Yeah, he's one of these guys that can get you an 8 or get you a 30. You know, the 30 wins you tournaments. The 8 kills you. So you could have him.
You could still win.
Yeah, you can. You can survive for the 8 from in price. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm with you. I agree with most of that down there. Johnny, what's your thoughts?
Yeah. So here down here at the Value Town, small forward. What's this over the top? I'd say probably my favorite play in this price would be Carmelo Anthony's 5,600. He's really, really cheap. I want to pair him and Paul George up tomorrow, at least in one lineup, and fade Westbrook, and hopefully that they put up enough points to pay off their salary and maybe win me a GPP because they have upside. You know, we know that. It's just both have been not the greatest this year. So I like that. I like some Michael Beasley tomorrow if Porzingis is out, 5,200. Not a core play,
that's
but
going to be very chalky.
It's going to be chalky for sure. It's going to be chalky for sure.
But probably good chalk. That kid was hot, and he's been showing us massive upside at, what'd you say, 5,300?
52 on DraftKings. Yeah, he's cheap.
Yep.
For what he can do. So, and then going down a little bit further here, Evan Turner's 3,800. I guess he's in play for me.
38? Yeah,
38,
you can play him at 38, yes.
And then you have, if you're really on McCall tomorrow on DraftKings, he's, point guard and small forward eligible. He's 3,700. He's right above Craig, who's at $3,700. So they're both priced the same. For me, no Sam Decker. If I was gonna play any guy that's a forward, it's gonna be Wilson over there in Clipperland. Doc Rivers loves him. He's giving him the run, and he's cheap. So that would be the punt I would have over there.
I would play Craig over
Wilson Chandler.
No, who did he just say?
McCaw?
Yeah, McCaw. I would play Craig over McCaw.
You like this kid, Craig, huh?
Yeah. If I'm gonna get 30,
steals, he gets
30 plus minutes, you damn right. Against Portland, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Where do you go to school, this kid?
I don't know, but I know he was good in the G League. He didn't even play that many games there. He was balling, and he just brought him up immediately. And right when he brought him up, he called him like 4 o'clock in the morning. He said, "Come on, you're starting tonight. You're starting tonight, my dude." And yeah,
I gotta dive into this kid and see. He's just like came out of nowhere. I'd never heard of him. He's all of a sudden starting. Like he wasn't even in the rotation earlier in the year, so he must have really balled out in the G League. And they were like, "We got to get this kid in," and now he's starting. So I'm definitely have interest.
His numbers down there were impressive.
Yeah. Okay.
So he played at University of South Carolina Upstate, so not a big name school.
Wow. Okay. What's his size?
What?
Man.
South Carolina Upstate.
Yeah.
That's what it says. University of South Carolina Upstate. Where he was named an honorable mention and All-American.
Yep.
He was Player of the Year in the Atlantic Sun Conference in 2012.
What conference?
Good job there, dude.
Atlantic Sun Conference.
Atlantic Sun. All right. South Carolina Upstate.
Yeah. University of South Carolina.
They probably got some real hard bros up in South Carolina Upstate.
I didn't even know they had an upstate.
I know. It sounds like a prison. That's
he's
hilarious.
6 foot. Let's see. They say he's listed at 6'6", 215 pounds. He's 27 years old though. He's not a young buck.
Wow.
He graduated in 2014.
Yeah, I think he's played overseas, I believe, and he was good over there.
He was drafted in 2014 by the Nuggets.
He was drafted, huh?
Yeah, he was drafted. No. Sorry. It says NBA draft 2014 undrafted. Sorry.
Yeah, he's probably free agent. Yeah, because there's only 2 rounds in the NBA draft. So, all right, let's move it along. We're kind of running a little longer tonight, but it's been a good show. So, people winning, we're just going to keep giving it to you. Cash, power forwards.
Anthony Davis, give me that. Give me all of that. I'll take it all. Aaron Gordon's not going to play. He's doubtful he's not going to play. I hope Draymond Green misses again because I would like to play Caspi at that cheap price. I would like to play Bell, and I would like to play all of this. Like I said, expects him to play. Don't take that as gospel because he was probable before. He's been missing all these games, and he didn't play, and then he just went out. Kuzma, that'd be a hard pass for me. He got me what I needed the other day. I'll pass. Olynyk, no sir. Hollis Jefferson, no sir. Carmelo at 6'6", no way. Tobias Harris is all right. Michael Beasley is uber chalk, and he is all right. John Collins. Has the minutes went up at all, or are we still having limited minutes with a stupid shoulder injury? I mean, it's freaking stupid.
He played 27 last game after playing 18. Yeah, 27 against Indiana. I think he'll get 30.
Is he going to get to 30?
Yeah.
I could if he's going to get Melo, man. Yeah, I would like him if he gets Melo and gets minutes. That's it.
Okay. Johnny, give it to me.
Yeah, so at the top here, we talked about Durant already and Big D. We have Cousins here. He's a little expensive at 11-1. I like Anthony Davis for a little bit cheaper at 10-5, so I'd probably go there. I don't think Green's going to play tomorrow. I think Green's going to play tomorrow, so I'm not really on him or Durant. Kyle Kuzma, I still think he's in play at 6,300. Again, I don't know how much I'll have of him though. That's it at that range.
Yeah, Kyle Kuzma on DraftKings is still in play. I don't know how much upside there is in his price on FanDuel. You got to see what the word is on Randall and Nance. If Nance gets the start, I could go to him too. He's done well against Golden State in the past. I know he didn't the other day, but it's a good matchup for him. It's a good spot. Cashin, Value Town, what you got?
Henson, I kind of like a little bit. He should get minutes because it's the white. Like when it's a big team, he should get more minutes because Thin Man hasn't hit enough buffets yet. And Nance, yeah, I would play Nance over Kuzma at the prices.
Yeah.
Give me Nance over Kuzma all day at that price difference. And I bet you Randall is gonna just destroy the slate. I bet that happens. Watch it.
Yeah, if he gets minutes, I think he's gonna go to work. Like he's definitely pissed off. And does anyone know like why that happened? Like, was that just like a walked-in, like Capella got ruled out, so now like I don't think I need Randall, or like was there more to that? Like, did he do something? Like, was there like almost a trade, but then it didn't go through? Like, what do you guys think happened there?
I have not a clue. I couldn't tell you because Randall's better than both of those other two guys.
Maybe not better than Kuzma, but
he is. Right now, he is.
Maybe now, but Kuzma
upside,
is impressed.
Yeah. Kuzma's upside is more, but right now, today, Randall is the best player.
It's just like, why doesn't Randall start? That's the biggest thing, and it's just Walton just doesn't like him. There's something about him he just doesn't like, and you can see him going a little crazy sometimes. Like, there's no need for him to try to do these 360s and like all these weird ass fucking moves that he shouldn't be doing as a point guard, power forward or center. I think he thinks he's a point guard sometimes. Like we called him the Michael Jordan of power forward / centers a while ago.
Who calls him that? Who calls him that?
I called him that on the show, and me and Cash started Cash agreed with you on that one. He thinks he is. He thinks he is. Like, you watch his moves. Like,
I know. I see him bring it up. He'll grab a rebound, and if like it's not Clarkson like right next to him, he's like, I got it. Set it up. And then he goes, set it up.
Then he goes 360 block layup. Come on. There's no need for that. There's no need for that.
Yep. What else?
Mike Scott has been playing better than Markieff. So if you want to play one of them, maybe it's Mike Scott. Ilyasova, I think I'll pass with Collins' minutes going up, and I don't think he can play center here against Adams. No, Adams is way too physical. Jordan Bell is okay. I think I would rather go to Trey Lyles. Trey Lyles been getting the minutes. Coach loves this guy. So, I mean, he's got 40-point upside. I never thought I could ever say that come out of my mouth when I watched him at Utah, because I think he sucked. But he has been good, so he's in play. Mickey is in play again. He didn't do so great last game, and I really liked him. But it's Dallas, so he's in play for me for sure. Frank the Tank, I pass. Marvin Williams, I love to see Mr. Vice Grip down at 3.8. Dude is garbage. One of the worst players in the NBA.
Cheaper than his backup.
Yeah, and his backup, where's his backup? Let me go find it. Not Frank the Tank. Yeah, no. But Johnny O'Bryant III. I played him the other day. Dude got me 20 at min price. Yeah. So what is that? That's 6x. I'll take 20 at min price all day. I'd rather have more, but I'll take that. So I'll play Johnny O'Bryant over Vice Grip. Vice Grip is terrible. He sucks. Oh, he's one of the worst players in the NBA.
Tell us how you really feel about him.
Just Dwight Powell. He is in play at min price, but the minutes haven't been there like they were, and the upside hasn't been there like it was. And that is probably it. I wish I could play Tyreek. I wish I could play Tyreek Black, but I can't trust
It's an interesting call. It's an interesting call. What did he end up with last game? Because
he only played like 4 or 5 minutes, and With Capella out, I thought he would play more.
And he played those early. He played him in like the first half, and I was like, oh, I missed this. And then he just never came back.
But in this game, though, this game is going to be Jordan. Like, Jordan is going to play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not going to sit. Jordan is going to play 35 minutes or somewhere around there.
Yeah.
He's not. I mean, that's going to happen. So they're going to need somebody. Like, they're not going to be able to put Rhino or Tucker or whatever they want to try. They're not going to be able to do that. So they need some big dudes. And Nene's not going to play a lot of minutes because he just can't. And they won't let him. And
Montrezl Harrell, revenge here for the Clippers.
That's all they got is Black and Nene. That's it.
Black and Nene, I know. Or maybe they play Anderson at like a 5 when Jordan's off. But yeah, I'm with you.
I can't even find Maxi Pad. Oh, there he is. He's
4K. And Montrezl Harrell, revenge spot, 3,600.
Yeah, but the damn minutes.
I know.
But I can get behind some Maxi Pad at 4,000.
Yeah,
he's been playing better. He still has not a great floor, but he has been playing better.
Yeah.
But Harrell, let me go look, man. I mean, sometimes I play this kid and coach just don't play him. I love him personally.
Jameel Wilson's actually getting more minutes than him. Jameel Wilson.
I know. Oh yeah, I forgot about him. I already locked him in. I locked him into my dummy lineup.
He's right above Harrell.
He's gonna start.
Yeah.
I like him much better. You just remind me of him. Yeah.
I know Johnny
give
likes
me
that
him.
kid.
I like him. He's my cheap guy on small forward.
Yeah, I like him too. He's gonna start and he's gonna play.
What? He's talented. When he starts shooting, imagine when he starts to shoot the ball. Like,
yeah. Well, I could tell you one thing. Montrezl Harrell has way, way more upside. If they could both get the same minutes, I would get Montrezl Harrell all day, every day. Because if he goes out and he reminds me so much of Kenneth Faried. I like him a lot. But it's just the minutes. Give me Wilson. That's it.
Yep. Johnny.
Yeah.
What say you?
All right. So, I know that Cashin's not on Anthony at 66 on FanDuel, but I'm on him at 5,600 on DraftKings. If it stays close, I think he's going to be a big part of it. Super cheap in Atlanta is really bad in guarding everybody. So go ahead and sign me up for some of him. I'm really just disappointed in Randall, not Randall himself, but the coach. I wish I could play Baby Jordan tomorrow. But it's all cluttered up there. I can't play him, unfortunately, until I see some change there. We talked about Beasley. I like him, but he's going to be chalk. Collins, you know what? If we think it's going to be a blowout, I don't think Collins is going to be in play.
What's the price
but he is cheap.
over there?
He's 5,000. He's cheap.
Yep.
He's cheap, but if you think it's going to be a blowout, don't play him. If you want to play him, I definitely think you need to get some exposure to this OKC game. So just take that in mind.
What about your mellow call and PG-13?
Yeah, for me, I'll run Collins back. I like Collins, but when Cashin's talking, when what Cashin was talking about with he doesn't like those, he doesn't like Anthony at 6,600. I think a lot of guys are going to see this game and think of complete blowout because of the matchup,
Yeah.
And for me, though, with Schroeder going to possibly be out, it just looks like a blowout. It looks like a bloodbath. But I like Anthony. I think it's a get-right game for him. And I like George because of the price. I won't go and spend a lot of money on a Westbrook tomorrow, but I'm okay taking these two cheaper price guys that have huge upside. These were number ones on their teams before.
Sure.
And then correlate it maybe with a Collins or with Ish Taylor that I'm really on too, in a blowout. So I think those are correlation plays. For me, it's a good play. Again, I'm just letting people know that the public out there that if you're on Collins, make sure you run it back with somebody because if you're not, you shouldn't play him. That's all I want to say.
I agree.
Down here a little bit lower, yeah, we talked about Scott a little bit. He's definitely better than Markieff Morris right now. So if you're going to play a big there, I'd play him. I'm not on Mickey. I like Wilson a little bit better. He's a little bit cheaper. He's a couple $100 cheaper, so I prefer to play Wilson over him. You know what? I'm just not on Maxey. I just don't. there's no ceiling for me. It's like I don't see a high enough ceiling for me to want to play him in tournaments.
What's the price on DK?
He's 3,900.
Okay, same as
I
me.
just don't see like a tournament winning upside with him. I could see
maybe a late slate.
Maybe in a late
whatever
slate or something.
Short slate.
Yeah, maybe like a short slate. But I just in the main slate when you have a lot of these other options, I think that are better options that are secured roles and stuff.
I agree.
And then, man, Kenneth Fareed is just like I get it.
He's not Julius the favorite Randle situation,
But he's $3,600. Like,
dude, he hasn't played a minute in his last 2 games.
I know, but
unless we know that he's starting or like coach says he's definitely playing, like I don't know.
There's too much talent, too much upside to be sitting on the bench. They just trade the guy away. Let another team have him. And then Harold,
who are you talking about? Who are you just talking about?
Kenneth Fareed.
Oh, okay.
Kenneth Fareed is this year's Nurkic. He's going to get traded just like Nurkic did last year, and he's going to become a great player for another team that appreciates him.
And then I like Harold. I think Harold is a uber talented guy. He was great in college. I just think that his natural position, he's better at the 4 than he is at the 5. He's a little bit undersized. And I think everybody's always trying to put him at the 5. I think that's what they're trying to do with him in Houston. And he didn't perform, I think, to their expectation. So I think that he's a super talented dude. And if the Clippers will put him at the 4, I think he would really, really succeed. And he could have a really good career. But I think being at the 5 is not the right position for him.
Agreed. All right, but I'm gonna keep it with you here, Johnny. Give me your centers and take it all the way through.
All right, cool. We got Cousins and we got Davis. We already talked about those at the top.
If you have to pick one out of those two,
I already talked about Davis. I like Davis, but he's cheaper.
Cool.
Definitely. I need to save money tomorrow. Right now, at first look, I need to save money to build what I want to build. So Vuk is in play. He's just getting expensive. He's like 8,900, and I don't know if I can squeeze him in with my build. So probably won't play him tomorrow. Drummond's, not going to go there tomorrow. He hasn't done actually really that well in his matchups in the past, so I'm off of him. Yeah, I look at this year, and I look at there was a game 2 years ago. I looked at.
I believe you. I'm just surprised because the Knicks are terrible against centers.
They are. It's weird, but yeah, he didn't have. I wrote it down here. I think he put up last matchup, and it wasn't a blowout or anything like that. I think he put up 38 DK points.
Ooh, was that this year?
Yes, it was this year. It was the beginning of the season, though. But yeah, I will. So for me, I'm not going to go there. You can definitely talk me into some Jordan tomorrow, especially if Capella's going to be out. The Clippers are never going to roll small. They're always going to run Jordan at the 5. So I like that. He's secure. But I think for me, my favorite center play is going to go back to the Portland game, and it's going to be Nurkic. I like Nurkic a lot tomorrow. He's cheap. He's only 6,400. So I like him a lot. And then everybody else, like we talked about, power forward, you can plug them in here. We can, plug in Jordan Bell, center, power forward, Collins. You can put in Mickey if you like Mickey, and Harrell, and that's really it for me. I just like most of the guys at the top.
All right. It's also a Mason Plumlee revenge spot too. There's a lot of revenge in that game.
Yeah, but he's not going to see that much.
I know. I don't think you'll see enough either. Jokic is starting again, and
no, they both started last game.
Oh, that's right.
Imagine if they start them both and not Jokic.
They started them both last.
Plumlee got 28 minutes and 40 FanDuel points last game.
That was because was Jokic out?
No,
they both started.
Yeah,
really?
They both closed, I think, too.
Interesting.
Cash, the most exciting moment of the NBA YouTube show is the center rundown. Give it to us.
Boogie is Boogie. Boogie against Vucevic. He's in play. I don't think I'll play both of them today, but no way Cousins isn't in play against Vooch. Vooch, no Gordon. He's been balling. He screwed me. But I don't jump out players because they screw me. I jump on players when they screw me repeatedly and they're overpriced and they have no upside at their price, like Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is dead.
Vooch can get you 65 in this spot.
No doubt about it.
Yeah.
Vooch, I love it. I love Drummond at 9-1. I could do that. Drummond is a beast this year. Jokic, I sure wish I could, but the minutes ain't there. The upside isn't there, so I can't do it. Dwight Howard, all these, like, there's so many centers right here that I like. Dwight Howard, yes. Milwaukee, yes. Number one center for me right now is DeAndre Jordan. He was that the other day. I messed around and got Vooch in my lineup instead. DeAndre Jordan, another spot where he could have 25 rebounds. I said it the other day. He almost got there. Again, he could have 25 rebounds in his up-paced game against Houston with no center if Capella is out. If Capella's there, it's not the same. Nurkic, I wish. 25 minutes every day. 25 minutes. Oh, we're going to get more minutes. He's not getting no more minutes. I'm not playing Nurkic at 25 minutes. Get the hell out of here.
You think they may be forced to play him, though, without Lillard's, offense and scoring, that they may need him on the court more? I don't
know. I wish I knew, but all I see is 25 minutes every day, and all I see, he's going to get more minutes today. The minutes are going to go up. The minutes have never went up. It's 25 every freaking day, so I can't even do it. Mason Plumlee, yes, if he's going to start along with Jokic, he just showed me the upside, and it's revenge. Yes, I expect him to be very motivated. This kid obviously gets motivation. Certain things motivate him, and I'm sure looking at Blazers uniforms across from him is going to motivate him. Believe that. Julius Randle is now a center on FanDuel at 5-1. Yes, if you're making a lot of teams, play Julius Randle. He's going to play today. He just put up 30-something against them. So, yes, please. Jahlil Okafor, yeah, he can't play. He's not allowed to play. Marcin Gortat, no. He's not going to play many minutes here because they don't have no big men. This game's going to go small. He only played 18 last time against them. No. Kyle O'Quinn, maybe. He was all right today, and Porzingis is going to be out, but I think Drummond could eat him alive. Nene, he's safe. He's going to play probably 15 minutes, no more than 20. But he has 30-point upside in 25
minutes last game against Lakers.
Oh, wow. 25. He did get 25 minutes. Huh. That's interesting.
Nothing, but
yeah, I know.
But he can.
I didn't think he was going to get that much.
Yeah.
So if he's going to get, he should at least get that much because it's going to be DeAndre. Yeah. No Capella. Oh, yeah, man. I like him at 3-7. He has 30-point upside. At 3-7, like he could go for 10x tomorrow.
In
So
18 minutes against Utah, he got 24.8. In 19 minutes versus Denver, he got 30. In 18 minutes against Charlotte, not a good game, 13. In 19 minutes versus Milwaukee, he got 28. So you give this guy 25 again? Yeah, 30. He may even be able to do better than that.
I wish I could get Ivica Zubac back. Last year, he won me a lot of money.
I know, man. It's like, if you're not playing Randall, how is this kid not getting run? Like,
he's not even with the team. I think he's in the G League.
Yeah, right? I think you're right.
And that's it. Don't play Andrew Bogut.
No.
You can't even move out there, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hobbling around.
Hey, man, it's revenge. He's going to be super motivated. He's going to go back. He's going to go back 10 years and run around.
But he can't run. Like he can't run, dude. Like,
yep, he definitely can't.
Yeah, don't play Bogut.
Don't play Bogut for sure. That wraps it up, man. It's a nice looking slate for tomorrow. We'll see what other news drops. A bunch of questionable guys. We got to see if they're going to play or not. But for sure, like, I definitely am interested in that Shabazz Napier value. Absolutely. I don't care how popular it gets. But I would like for another value play to open up that would be similarly popular so that reduce it, just like we got Josh Hart at like 10% the other day. But definitely a good slate. Catch us on the Wide stream tomorrow, 5:30 as usual. Friday, me and Cash. TK is going to be away, so it'll probably just be me and Cash. I don't know if Johnny will make it. But definitely a good slate into the Christmas weekend. Anything you guys want to say before we get on out?
Just stay tuned to tomorrow, the Y stream, and maybe win you some money.
Yeah, do like B Dole did tonight and win yourself a GPP and get 5K right before the holiday. With that said, if you're watching us on YouTube, thumbs it up. Give us some comments. Tell us what you think. If you on iTunes, Podbean, any other form, give us some reviews. Give us some 5-star ratings. That stuff means a lot. It helps us continue doing what we do, and we want to keep doing it. So for Johnny, for Cash, and myself, and the entire Wise Take Nation, good night.
Yeah.